everyone, and welcome back to the table! I know, it's been such a long time since we've actually had a chance to talk face-to-face like this. How's everyone doing? How are you? Me? I'm good. Busy. If you have been following my channel at all, then you will know that not only am I at almost 120 subscribers, woo! But also the plethora of Dungeon Fog videos that have seemed to permeate my channel now. I will link that down in the description below for you guys. Essentially, it is a map-making platform where you can use assets and textures and all sorts of room designs to create maps for your favorite tabletop RPGs like Dungeons & Dragons or Pathfinder, Masquerade Vampire, whichever tabletop game you play, they have assets available for you. And I've been working specifically with their tutorial section, doing tutorial videos on how to use the program and how to design different maps of different types using their various asset packs. So I've been neglecting you, my board gaming family, and I apologize for that. Now, I would be coming at you in full force, but Jessica clearly is not with me at the table tonight because she is busy doing homework. Yes, she is a teacher, which means that she works from 7 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock at night every day. So let's dive in to another bento box that I may or may not have been sitting on for the last 5 months. Oh yeah, remember, safety first. That's why I had Jessica pre-cut the box for me. A mouse pad. An expansion punch-out for Problem Picnic. Well, I don't know what Problem Picnic is, so hopefully in this bento box we'll find out what that is, and maybe this will make some more sense. But if you have Problem Picnic, well, here's an expansion for it. Problem Picnic! Problem Picnic, problem solved. This is, take control of a colony of ants trying to steal the most delicious food from the picnic. Toss your custom ant dice with skill to snap up the best items and arrange your stolen plates cleverly at your colony to score the most points. This picnic is about to get itself some problems. And with the expansion, you have everything you need to cause some summertime havoc. The Manhattan Project, Chain Reaction. The Manhattan Project Chain Reaction captures the high-tension arms race of the acclaimed board game in the new streamlined card format. Balance your resources, decide between taking advantage of buildings' output or applying their workforce, and strategize your way to being the ultimate nuclear superpower. I have no idea what the Manhattan Project is, but if you do, hey, here's a card version of it. What else do we have in here? Let's dive in. Emotional IQ. Hilarious new party game, party games, where it doesn't really matter what the rules are because you can probably just break them and make up your own anyway. So, for any of you who have seen my video on party games, you'll know that it's not my personal favorite genre of board gaming. However, for those of you who do enjoy the party games, well, there's another one for you. Mad Science Foundation. As misunderstood geniuses, your goal is to be taken seriously by the mainstream science community and the world. So just to recap what we got in the mystery pack, we got Mad Science Foundation, Problem Picnic, an expansion for Problem Picnic, Emotional IQ, the Manhattan Project Chain Reaction, and a mouse pad. So you may have noticed that none of these games really seem to kind of connect thematically with each other. That is because this is the mystery pack from Board Game Bento. Sort of an amalgamation of about 4 or 5 different little games that don't really have any commonality with each other to sort of give people one of their last hurrahs of experiencing a Board Game Bento. So if you may have noticed, I will link down in the description below that Board Game Bento is sadly going out of business. They are eliminating all of their remaining stock at a discounted price, and also sadly revealing all the games that come as part of their themes as a way to encourage people to invest in the packs that they want to get. And this was the only Bento box pack available that did not reveal what games were coming with it. So I wanted to take a chance still at what the Bento box was trying to be and invest in something where I knew nothing about the kind of games that I was going to be getting. And ultimately, I think what, in my personal opinion, what led to the board game Bento going out of business was just the cost. For me, living in Canada, even though $30 seems like a heck of a deal for 4 or 5 little board games, when you factor in conversion and taxes and shipping, I was still paying just about the same price as I was as a regular price Bento box. And for me, that's not entirely worth it. And maybe a lot of people felt that that was just kind of not worth the investment in getting games that they didn't know. You could get 1 or 2 maybe really good hits, but if the majority of the pack is a miss, then maybe you feel like you didn't get your money's worth, and that would maybe deter you from reinvesting in the future. I can't say for sure, but for me on a personal level, investing in a board game box like this and touching maybe 1 out of 4 games just doesn't seem worth it. I would much rather go and spend $70, $80 on a game that I know I'm going to get a lot of longevity out of. Games like Above and Below or Near and Far that I'm going to be featuring later on in the channel, especially Above and Below later this month, so stay tuned for that. But these are games that I can play repeatedly and get a lot of life out of, and they're worth the initial investment. Maybe games like this on average would only be about $30, $40, so amalgamating them into one pack seems like a good idea and a great value, but maybe they're games that you would just never really invest on your own. If you've seen my video about party games, you'll know that I will not willingly go out and invest in a party game unless I absolutely have to. So games like Emotional IQ, I would largely just pass them by. As well as maybe a lot of kid games, even though I'm trying to invest in more of them for a lot of my extended relatives who are a lot younger. Between myself and Jessica, these are games that we probably just won't touch simply because it's too simple or just not enjoyable. But whatever the case is, your reason for investing in the Bento box is very different than maybe mine. And if you find that it wasn't worth it for you to invest in it, at least when it was a random, unsure thing, now that the Bento box is revealing all of their games that they're offering in their different packs, it might be worthwhile to go back and take a look and see what stock they have left and see if there's a pack that you want to invest in. But for me, this is going to be the last Bento box video, probably the last unboxing video of this nature on the channel, probably forever if it seems like it, because Awesome Pack is going the same way as the Bento box anyway. So maybe it's just the nature of the business, maybe it's just the nature of board gaming. However, if you feel that I am somehow wrong and that maybe my opinion is somehow incorrect, then I invite you to comment down below and I will respond to those as soon as possible. As I mentioned, I will be tackling Above and Below, both a tutorial and review video later this month. I have a lot more Dungeon Fog content coming out as well, so for you viewers who are watching me for the Dungeon Fog content, don't worry, I am getting back to that very, very soon. I'll have new videos up for that. Be sure to like my videos, subscribe down below, and like and comment and do all the fun stuff. All my social media handles are down there as well, so you can follow me there and interact with me if you'd like. And, for myself, I will see you all at the table next time.